Welcome to Storytime. I'm Heather, and today I'm going to be reading The Secrets of Ninja School by Deb Pilutti. Tucked outside the busiest section of the village, over a meandering brook, across a wide yellow field of waving grass, and up a steep, craggy hill, sat a school. It was dark most of the year, but for one weekend each summer, boys and girls would come from all over the valley to learn the ways of the ninja. Master Willow called them saplings. They came to learn how to sneak and slither and creep invisibly, jump and kick and throw skillfully, sit and listen and wait patiently, and how to be brave. But most of all, they came to Master Willow's school for ninjas to discover their very own secret skill. The saplings learned quickly, except for Ruby. When she sneaked and slithered and crept, Ruby was not invisible. When she jumped and kicked and threw, Ruby was not skillful. When she sat and listened and waited, Ruby was not patient. And Ruby was most certainly not brave. If Ruby had a secret skill, she didn't know how to find it. "Oh, Master Willow," said Ruby, "I will never be a ninja." "Don't worry, sapling, you will improve." "But I'm afraid," whispered Ruby. "We are all afraid of something," said Master Willow. "What if I don't have a secret skill?" "Every sapling has one," said Master Willow. "It's a mystery to you now, but practicing the ways of the ninja will help you discover it." Ruby practiced, and even though she was getting better, she felt no closer to finding her secret skill. Bedtime was the hardest. At the far side of night, when even the shadows sleep, Ruby lay wide awake. A teardrop rolled down one cheek and landed on the pillow, plop, which woke the other saplings. "What's wrong?" they asked. "I'm homesick," cried Ruby. "Ninjas don't get homesick," said a sapling. "Ninjas are brave," said another. "But I miss my family," said Ruby. And Ruby told the saplings about how, when she was wide awake, like tonight, Father would read her books filled with tales of adventure. Or when she was afraid of the dark, like tonight, Mother would turn on a small lamp and kiss Ruby on the tippiest part of her nose. Or when she was feeling worried, like tonight, Gran would bring out a box heaped with material, thread, and colored buttons, and they would spend hours making the most magnificent creations. It was so quiet that Ruby thought the saplings had fallen back to sleep. But when she heard a sniff and a gasp and a wail, before she knew it, all the other saplings were crying. "Oh," said Ruby, "you're homesick too." "Nonsense," cried another one. "Not me," bawled another. Ruby knew just what to do. "Where are you going?" asked the sapling. There was no answer. "Let's follow," said another. But Ruby was nowhere to be found. When she sneaked down the hallway, Ruby was invisible. When she jumped over obstacles, Ruby was skillful. When she snipped and stitched and stuffed, Ruby was patient. And when she crept back to her room through the silent, shadowy hallways, Ruby was very, very brave. Ruby switched on a lamp, and the room was filled with a warm glow. She gave each of the saplings a stuffed dragon and told them stories of bravery and daring. "Ruby, your skills are no longer a secret," exclaimed Master Willow. "You are a wonderful storyteller, a fine dragon maker, and a very good friend." Ruby kept practicing because being brave isn't always easy, even for a ninja. We hope you'd enjoyed the secrets of Ninja School, and we'll see you next time for Storytime.